Hello there, you're tuned into Correro, where Nigerians' pressing issues meet honest conversations. I am Godwin Sunday. In today's interconnected world, no nation stands alone. Diplomacy has become the lifeline that links countries, shapes economies, and even influences security. For Nigerians, Africa's most populous nation, and it is largest economy, diplomatic relations carry weight far beyond ceremonies and handshakes. They affect trade deals, global image, foreign aid, and the protection of our citizens abroad. But in recent years, questions have continued to rise. How effectively is Nigeria managing its foreign relations? Are we leveraging our position as Africa's giants to strengthen ties and secure national interests? Or we are losing grounds in a rapidly shifting global order? And when diplomatic tensions arise, what does it mean for ordinary Nigerians at home and in the diaspora? To unpack these pressing matters, I am joined in the studio by Professor Abubakar Ibrahim, a renowned security and political analyst. He will help us examine Nigerians' diplomatic standing, the challenges ahead, and the opportunities that lie within global partnerships. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, the conversations begin. Please stay with us. All right, welcome back. Well, I'm in the studio with Professor Ibrahim Abubakar. Prof, you're welcome to Kurero.
Yeah. Good evening.
Prof, let's look at the Nigerian foreign policies in general, taking it from the angle of a lot of Nigerians abroad, saying that this most of the policies that we have in this country is just a internal policy. It doesn't reflect on the lives of Nigerians abroad because they feel abandoned. How will you x-ray the policies even within the angle of Nigerians outside the shores of Nigeria?
The policies, the foreign policies in Nigeria, mostly the laws governing foreign policies in Nigeria are laws that are outdated. And within time, nobody has called for a referendum over these laws and rules between us and other countries. The diplomatic rule we have here will have been something sustainable, but in the other way around, it is not sustainable because we are not implementing these rules and laws, and there is no call for referendum for changes. And change is dynamics in its own way. And this dynamics point in Nigeria has faded out over time. So the stress of time of what has happened in the 60s, the 50s, are not what is happening today. Logically, by extension, we are wheeling down from the first protocol to zero protocol, meaning that we are nowhere in the trim of things. So if you look at it very well, a Nigerian before traveling to UK, American, and other countries don't need a visa. But today, you need a visa to travel almost everywhere, including African countries, which are even our next door neighbors. So many things has changed, so many things has gone in place. The trade indices are not there any longer. We used to have very good value for our money because our money was something because we were trading. Today, the rubber is not there, the palm produce are not there, the cocoa are not there, the cottons are not there, the groundnut pyramids are no longer groundnut pyramids. So we are fall back to nothing. Our tertiary industries have died. They are obsolete. So what is the trade? The only trade remaining now is oil. And how many people are the stakeholders in the oil industries?
Prof, interesting conversation. Let's even look at these all policies, Nigerian foreign policies, and trying to look at it on the generality of the better good of Nigerians. Can we say at this point in time that these policies, Nigerian policies, foreign policies rather, is driven by national interest or personal interest?
There is no policy in Nigeria today that is being driven by national interest or the public interest. All policies, whether foreign or internal, are driven by personal and selfish interest. They are clouded by greed and self-centeredness. So when something is clouded by greed and self-centeredness, there is no way you call it national interest or the interest of the public. When you are talking of national interest, you talk of so many things that has happened there over the years, and Nigerians are quick to forget the part of history. And because they see that we forget the part of history and the part of documentation, they are quick to rob us of our rights. And unless we go back to the lexicon of that which made us Nigerians, we will never get it right.
Well, we have a lot of embassies and ambassadors across the country that are defending, frontlining the Nigeria, face of Nigeria. Or look at all of these ambassadors. Can we say at this point that they are also representing the interests of Nigerians in various countries, as we've seen so far?
I know for it that most people who are appointed ambassadors, the political ambassadors, the career ambassadors, work their way to be appointed or nominated as ambassadors.
We don't have that as a fact, Prof.
No, we have it as a fact. They know it too. Because if you are an ambassador, you represent the nation and Mr. President in your foreign missions. And these ambassadors goes there, create a forum for their children to be granted scholarships in the countries where they serve, to the detriment of the people who they offer this service to. Some of them get a line of trade, a line of business and transactions with those foreign nations without recalling that I am here for Nigeria. These people also build a kind of cloud within those societies that protect themselves and their own family, which is also very personal interest. They know the truth, and they say the truth will always set you free. So how many ambassadors had brought a transaction of 10 million to 500 million to $1 billion US to Nigeria to partake? None. So what national interest did you have? If you say, I have an interest of the nation, you are not just there as an image of the society, you're also there to see how you can bring economic development and economic gains for the nation. If the American ambassador here is no Brooklyn deal for American, I don't think they will have recalled him. The British High Commissioner, the same thing. So we know the Qatar, I think I have it in details in 2023. If Qatar has not broken any deal in Nigeria, they not broken deals that are worth billions of dollars from Nigeria. So what is our embassy? How many deals have they broken? And how many political support to build our image and value through their integration with other nations? Because if you're an ambassador, you cannot broker a political chain to say, okay, we are here. Our people can come here without a visa. You understand me? Let's put it under the soil test and see how we galvanize it, then you have not done anything for the country. So to me, Nigeria is spending a lot of money for the foreign missions, on the foreign missions, and gaining nothing out of it.
So we should cut down on the cost of foreign missions, Prof?
Well, that is for the government to decide. I don't have any decision on that.
Because earlier today, the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Yusuf Tuga, he was mentioning about the fact that there's going to be they want to overhaul the entire foreign policies of Nigeria. And we'll look at all of this. A lot of analysts will also say at this point that based on the ECOWAS situation, when we say coup and counter-coup in the West African sub-region, that Nigeria is gradually losing its grip on the regional space of its influence within the region. But when we look at all of this, how can we when we say that the government want to overhaul the policy, does it mean that we failed completely even in our foreign policy?
There is no gainsaying to say you have galvanized and you have won when you know that you have lost. In what way do we say we have gained? We have not gained totally. We have lost. Did you know people who are making massive orthodox out of Nigeria every day? The citizens themselves. Looking for opportunities in even neighboring Benin Republic and Togo, Cameroon. Some are already moving to Mali. I'm talking of Africa now. I'm not talking of even Europe, Asia, and American. We are not talking of Central America, South America, North America. We are talking within Africa. Go and count the numbers of Nigerians in South Africa and count the numbers of South Africans in Nigeria. Whether there is any match or gainsaying over it. The South Africans in Nigeria compared to Nigerians in South Africa, you will be shocked. But this is the same South Africa that we spent over $61 billion on during the apartheid. So why should I move to South Africa when if I have everything I needed here in Nigeria? Nigerians are moving to Liberia, Senegal, going to Sierra Leone. These are nations that Nigerians have spent billions to bring peace into. Then we who have been moving in this pace of peace, we cannot sustain ourselves any longer. So the policies, whether Tuga said it or not, I don't believe Tuga has anything to offer to rebuild the foreign policies. I said it, and it is clear. I have nothing against Yusuf Tuga, but then he has not gotten that willpower. He's not just coming to the press to say we want to overhaul. What have you been doing in the past 2 years? What policies have you driven? What reforms have you done as a Minister of Foreign Affairs? There is no reforms for the past 2 years. Is it now that it's getting to this regime is getting phased out that you think that you have something to overhaul? What are you going to overhaul that is different from what we have already?
Well, Prof, when we look at the Nigerian foreign policy, from the Babangida regime till date, there is something that always stands out for every policy, and this always represents the head of state or the president's mindset in all of this. But then, one thing that we are confronted with right now is the issues around climate change, the global issues, migration, terrorism, and all of you. Are we ready for that conversation even on our foreign policies?
We don't set out to be ready. Just the truth. I'm not talking of climate change here, but let's look at the security issues. Under foreign affairs, we have the National Intelligence Agency. So how many of the agencies' information synergy have we gotten here to contain most of the security challenges we have in Nigeria? If some of these arms are coming into Nigeria, it is for our foreign security agents like the NIA to come and give us the data information and detailed informations about their covert intelligence informations and gatherings. You understand me? Has this been done any day? So many things come into Nigeria. We are talking of drugs that has ravaged our youth and even adults.
But some people will disagree with you. Nuri Ribadu will disagree with you that, of course, the security situation has improved tremendously.
Nuri Ribadu is not a security man as far as I'm concerned. He knows nothing about security. He should go back to the legal practice and leave security alone for those who knows what security is all about. I give him a challenge. He should come and give debate with some of us and tell us the areas he has improved on. You don't come here and just speak because you are given a certain positions. Has he engaged logically who are true professionals to navigate the security situations in Nigeria? No. No, everybody should go to legal practice and leave security for those who knows how to do it. It's not an office to make money and get self-aggrandized.
So, Prof, invariably you're saying for the last 2 years, security has not improved in the country.
It is even getting to the worst. How many people have been kidnapped in Nigeria every day? People, locals are paying bandits. And you're here to tell me anything. The Benue killing, who was arrested?
A few arrests have been made.
Are they really the people? Are they really the culprit? Who was their financier? So we shouldn't coward ourselves into a motion where we are not moving or heading to. We are marobots. We are staying in one place. We are standstill. Till the day we decide to wake up, then we will get it right. So just as I was saying, the NIA itself has not done their job on covert security, because drugs are coming in every day. Adulterated products are coming in every day. Expired products are coming in every day. And informations are supposed to be shared within the security system. And we are not getting any informations. Unless these people are unlucky and being arrested here, there is no information from the foreign tricks.
So, Prof, in all of this, should we be talking about overhauling the entire foreign policy?
Where are we starting from? Are we talking of diplomatic economy? Are we going to talk of diplomatic businesses? Are we going to talk of political diplomacy? Are we talking of political diplomacy? Are we talking of security diplomacy? Are we talking of industrial diplomacy? Are we talking of trade diplomacy? Are we talking of productive diplomacy? Or we are talking of engineering diplomacy? Which of them are we talking of? Because these people don't even know what I am saying now. If you ask them, they will ask you what is economic diplomacy. They don't know, and they come forth and said, I want to be. Everybody you ask now, you want to be an ambassador. Ambassador on what ground? What did you know? What did you see? What have you heard? What have you been trained on? When you don't have the knowledge and you have not even acquired it, what you are just going there to do is nothing. It's just playing games with the minds and tempos of Nigerians. And we excuse that always? Millions of dollars are being wasted on diplomacy every day. Even if we are just maintaining the embassies alone, how much are we wasting? Because we are paying personnel free of charge for doing nothing.
Well, most security personnel will disagree with you, Prof, on that. I say, of course,
They are working
tirelessly, they are working assiduously to ensure that the lives and properties of Nigerians is being protected.
Saying that they should not disagree with me. I am not saying they should also agree with me. But let's follow the threshold of what can stand and what can never stand. We should follow that threshold.
Interesting. Prof, let me get you even talk about the Nigerians and protection of its citizens abroad, which is, it has become a very pressing issue. From xenophobic attack, human trafficking and mistreatment of Nigerians in other countries, taking it from Libya, what you're saying played out in Libya and other African countries so far. Is the government, within its foreign policy framework, putting Nigerian citizens at heart?
No government or no foreign embassies has taken consideration of Nigerians or their interest of Nigerians.
What do you mean by that,
It is
Prof?
very difficult for you to express yourself in some nations that you are a Nigerian and you hold a Nigerian passport. Why are our politicians and the rest paying millions of naira to become citizens of another country? If they know that they who are politicians wants to really build Nigeria. Why? Why are they paying millions to become citizens of another country? They pay through the nose to become Canadian citizens, American citizens, British citizens, and the rest. Why are they paying all these millions? Meaning that they are being chased by their shadows. If you go to the National Assembly today, most of them, their families are outside the country. They are the only ones here. So why are their families not here? If we have a strong family, strong diplomatic ties, and we have very good security system, they will be here. But their children are not here, their wives are not here, they are the ones here, and they are telling us that you can remain. So who is fooling who?
Prof, most
so the protective mechanism,
their children are here.
No, the protective mechanism is not there. Tell me which one that his children are here. Just mention one. Tell me one person whose children is here. Is it Mr. President or his vice or who? In the National Assembly, where? The governors? None of them, their children is here. And they know it. So why will you protect somebody why would somebody who is buying his way to make his family citizen?
Tinubu is in Nigeria.
Well,
he's the son of the president.
How many years? How many days?
During Buhari's regime,
no. How many days has his? How many days has
his children were also based in the country?
Whose children?
Buhari, the former late President Buhari.
They come over, spend time here and go. Seyi Tinubu has not spent 1 month in Nigeria straight. Quote me anywhere.
Well, I know he will come out to debunk that statement. That more time.
He has not spent 1 month in Nigeria straight.
Prof, let's talk about the whole issues around getting a permanent seat in the UN. Our policies, foreign policies, tend to be more Afrocentric is this not enough to earn us a seat even in the United Nations?
No, we can't have a permanent seat in the United Nations.
Even though we're championing the cause of Afrocentric policies.
It's not possible. Which of the permanent seats are you talking of? Permanent seat in the United Nations or the Security Council?
The Security Council.
It's not possible. What qualifies you to have a permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council? What did you have to state your prowess towards on and putting your own interest on the permanent seat?
We are championing the
Nations?
Afrocentric policies, of foreign policies.
How? Where is it? We are lost in that even in ECOWAS. Not to talk of the African Union. And you are talking of even the United Nations Security Council. How do we get there? What have we actually put on the table? What system have we built that can be applied that makes us to have a permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council?
We've gone for ECOMOG. We've been able to go for peacekeeping across Africa to restore some level of
peacekeeping. Did not give you. It's not one of the criteria to get.
And it's been alleged the Nigerian military are one of the finest when it has to do with land battles.
What classified the Nigerian army or the military as one of the finest finest in Africa?
In Africa.
Or finest in the world?
In Africa.
What criteria do they use?
But Prof, you agree with me that you've seen this military go for ECOMOG. We've seen the authors played out in ECOMOG. You've seen all peace. You've mentioned even on this table about the whole issues around peace building and peace enforcement and all of that. That Nigerian army have been known to champion that cause, and it's more of an Afrocentric
When you
policy.
champion a cause, what is the fallout of that cause? We spend our 60-something billion US dollars that can clear all the debt we have in Nigeria, if not all, very good percentage of it, on South Africa. We also spend 30-something billion in ECOMOG, in dollars. We have spent over 260-something billion from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, from Cameroon, from Liberia, from Sierra Leone, from Senegal, to all the places. And yet, there was no article of understanding between Nigeria and these nations. How many aids have we given to Chad, to Niger, and all those countries? We only play the role of a fool that called himself Father Christmas.
Well, Prof, even you've said that looking at peacekeeping, but then our population strength as Nigerians should count for something.
Your population is meaningless when you are hungry. The battle we are fighting is a father who forgets that there is dynamics of change and goes to have 100 children, believing that those 100 children will survive on their own. That is our placement here. We have a population we cannot take care of without planning ahead on how to accommodate this population. Then we start spilling to say we are very comfortable in our discomfort. So you cannot be in that discomfort and not said, I am comfortable.
But Prof, in this instance, is the United Nations, US, China, France, Russia, are they being fair to Nigeria, knowing fully well that Nigerian policies, Afrocentric as it were, Nigeria's population, its strength, Nigerian involvement in peacekeeping, peace building, and peace enforcement. It's the United Nations Security Council being fair on Nigeria to deny them of the seat, if not for anything. At least the foreign policies has been centered around the Afrocentric building.
You are getting it wrong. Let me recount you back to 1959 to 1989. 59 to 89 is about 30 years. China, India, Singapore, these countries, even apart from technology, even Italy was not a match to Nigeria. Today, you can see the ladder train of where China, India, is, Brazil, all these countries are today, and look at where Nigeria is. That is why I say we are more about, we can't climb the hills following the large train of the ladder to the destination we are supposed to go. So if that is the issue, what have we done over these years? From 89 till now, instead of we are degrading, we are not increasing, we are decreasing. Not decreasing in population. Economically, trade value index, integrity, all we running down. Before, in the 60s to 70s, when a Nigerian speak in the space of nations, everybody applause us. But now, when you speak in the cloud of nations, they shame you. Because we don't have anything. It's just like the Nigerian palace, let me use it. I get them before, no be money.
So, Prof, invariably, you are saying that Nigeria does not stand a chance in the new power struggle.
Not this way, unless we rebuild ourselves.
Even as the big brother of Africa.
There is no big brother in Africa. The big brother is you when you are not moving, when the train has derailed and heading nowhere.
Well, Prof, you won't deny the fact that Nigeria still remains the big brother of Africa.
We are not big brothers of Africa for anything. What is our currency to even safer? Why are we deceiving ourselves? No, why are we deceiving ourselves? Can we compare our currency today, the Naira, to safer? I know when the Naira was equivalent to some thousands of sefa. I know when the CD was nothing. But look at the CD with dollar almost running apart. Even the sefa is more than the Naira. So in which template are you speaking from? The economic indices is failure, politically failure, industrially failure, productively failure, agriculture failure, everything failure, and you are counting yourself as what? Why do we have to deceive ourselves? Big brother to who?
Well, the government at this point will disagree again, Prof. To say
I don't. Because I'm coming. Right. Let's put one thing straight to ourselves. The government is myself. It is yourself. Nobody is the government. We are the government, and if we cannot speak the truth to ourselves, then we should forget it. We are dying. We are dying. That they gave you a mantle of office as Mr. President, you should take yourself that you are a servant of the people, not a hero or a master to the people. You can only be their hero when you finished your tenure, and your tenure has brought a productive insight on the people, even in the minds of the people. That is why some of us, I don't congratulate anybody when you are appointed. I can only congratulate you when you finish your tenure. But to me, to congratulate you because you come to an office, I won't do that. Do it. Let's see the parameters. Then look at how you move on. Then at that point, I can congratulate you. But just coming to an office to serve the people and you have not offered a service, and I will congratulate you for what? Show me your scorecards and I will congratulate you.
All right, Prof, you've said that Nigerian, we've not met the criteria to be in the United Nations Security Council.
Yes.
We've not met that criteria. But then, you've also said that we are not big brother as far as Africa is concerned.
We are not.
We're not big brothers for anybody. But then, Prof, that Nigeria continue to bear the financial and military costs of regional interventions, the ECOWAS and other. At this point, should we begin to recalibrate this commitment?
You are playing. Let me tell you, what we do here is what we call self-aggrandizement. You go to your village, you know all you have in your account is 2 million naira. You go to your village and pour it out in the name of you are a successful person. Then who told you that the villagers will not call you tomorrow to bring more? So that is the way we place ourselves. So the whole theory is that, Nigeria has given it to us the other time. They can also still do it. We know them. So it is our weakness. It's a country where somebody is throwing a party and is borrowing to throw out a party. This is a place where somebody who has never celebrated birthday before will make some money and start celebrating a birthday that he doesn't even know his birthday date, just to show off. So when do we continue showing off? The nations you are aiding are better than you. So why do you have not feast yourself? You are feasting other nations. Do you know that Nigeria has constructed roads for all the other countries when we don't have roads? In the name of big brother that you are not? Do you know that we have assisted countries like Niger, and we came back here and borrow? Why should I borrow to finance you? And why should I finance you, then go and borrow? So are we really looking at ourselves, what we are going through?
Prof, I'm missing that it's time for us to go, but just before I let you go, what should be Nigeria's top 3 foreign policy priorities for the next decade?
The foreign policies is, do we have a system that accommodates Nigerians, both in diaspora? We have to have a policy that accommodates Nigerians in diaspora. Do we celebrate our own when they have major breakthrough internationally? Do we secure our own externally? And what is the fortune economically that is brought to the table? Because when business and development and economy does not match, then things are not entitled to reality. I know of nations who their citizens will get business and they will bring it to the table of the nation, and that businesses are being financed by their parents' country. So it is a win-win for you and for your country. But here, you are on your own. There's no major technological breakthrough, engineering breakthrough, scientific breakthrough, whatever breakthrough you make, that Nigeria wants to know how you make it. So unless these templates are put in place that protect us and protect every citizen outside there, then we don't have any reason to start talking of any policy changes.
And if these policies are not put in the next decade, what will happen to Nigerian foreign policy?
We continue to collapse and be expecting, not hopeful. There's a difference between expectation and being hopeful.
That's quite interesting. Because the next generation will want to ask, where do we go from here as a people?
We have, for now, we don't have where to go unless those who are given leadership positions decide to change their attitude towards the society they feel they are governing. If that is not changed, then we are still looking for 4 legs are better, but 2 are better than others. The animal kingdom.
So we'll keep going in circles. Keep going in circles even on our foreign policies.
Yes.
And there's no light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, let's believe as a consolation there is light in the end of the tunnel. But that is a consolation word. But the way we are moving, there is no light.
All right, Prof.
It's every man to his.
We'll see what will play out, because the minister has said they want to overhaul the entire system.
As far as I'm concerned, Tuga has only 2 things he's planning on his head: to get another position or to become the governor of Bauchi State. So that is the politics is playing in foreign affairs, nothing more.
Well, let's take that to be coming from Prof's own perspective.
That because my perspective is,
of course, Tuga has not come out openly to say
he will not say it, but he has his foot soldiers in Bauchi.
Well, he has not come out to say that.
He has his foot soldiers.
He wants to contest the elections and he's looking for another portfolio. Last time,
no, it's just one thing. Has he not contested as a Bauchi governor before?
Well, he has.
Is it because the primary did not favor him?
Come to 27, he has not come out to openly declare.
But I am just telling you that he's looking for another portfolio or to become the governor of Bauchi State. He has no other options than those 2 this thing. And I can say it to his face.
All right, Prof, I want to say thank you so much for finding out time to be with us here on Korero.
Thank you very much, and thank you, viewers.
Well, this is how far we can go today on the show. Do remember that you can join the conversation on our various social media handle currently showing on your screen using @Rapid TV. You can also download the Rapid TV app from your Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcast. Always remember that peace and unity are the pathways to progress. I am Godwin Sunday. Do enjoy the rest of your evening.
Nigeria's economy, the global markets,